Hello guys, welcome to the future. This is our own little, it's like the Bear Grylls interaction video. So it is, what is it, Jill? It's February 2021. So yeah, February 2021. We're just at Jill's folks' place at the moment, and we're just going to create out of this patch of land here, we're just going to create something for us to have a little spot in a couple of years time to be able to pull up in the bus and just pretty much just rest up for a few weeks or whatnot. It's just going to be our little patch of land. Yeah, so we just got the blank canvas, so to speak. So first of all, we're just going to knock a bit of grass down out the front here, and then we're going to look at planting a tree so that in a couple of years time, when we're ready to do a few things around here to make our little hangout, there'll be something growing at least, and a bit of shade. So if you're watching this and we're a few years down the track, give us a like for wow, you guys looked after yourself over the last few years, or give us a dislike if oh my god, you let yourselves go.
Felt this way. The night was long and the sky was...
What are we going to name it?
Beautiful.
Mr. Beautiful.
Mr. Beautiful's the name of the tree?
Or Mr. Shady.
Ooh.
Mr. Shady, I
Maybe
like that
we
one.
could call it Slim Shady.
How about we call him Michael Jackson Shady?
Well, we could just call it M&M, and everyone would be like, why did you call your tree M&M? And we'll be like, Shady.
Yeah, be with you. One kiss of your lips.
Oh, she's very warm. I'm 50 shades redder than I was redder before. I wonder if I've still got this in the future. Have I still got this? If I do, give us a thumb up. If I don't, give us a thumb up.
Hey guys, I'm just my own business, and that's okay.
Thought love was a fleeting friend, just a dandelion lost in the wind. Go on, catch it if you can.
So we got old mulberry, navel orange, some limes, and some mangoes up there. And we've got plenty to do. Obviously, we're going to get the tractor down, slash all this. Plan is from where we are here. So we got 4 in here. We're going to do a 5th one down the back. Maybe a mandarin tree. So, but we're going to do 3 rows. So working over that way. So we've got 1 row here, 1 row there, and then a further one over. And then we'll probably chuck in a couple of apple trees. This is step 1 of in the future.
It is.
Right, time to jump back in the time machine. Cheerio.
So it's almost 2 years to the day since we recorded this footage, and it is crazy to me how much we've changed this place. I'll take you for a little tour around. Next episode we will go in a lot more in depth into things like the sheep that you can hear, chickens, cattle, all that sort of fruit, trees, veggies, everything we've got going on. So I'll take you a bit more in depth in the next episode. So right now I'm just going to do like a quick run around, show you how much it's changed in those 2 years. So right now I'm standing pretty much exactly, I think, where Jeremy was in that last bit of footage from 2021. So as you can see, we've got those initial trees that we planted in that first bit. We've added a heap more going around that way, but these are the initial ones that we planted before. So I'll take you through really quick and show you the ones that we have. The mango tree we had here, it died. So we do have, I think this is a mandarin. So we've got a mandarin tree here now. The lime tree that was like a foot high in the last video, it produced fruit the first year. The orange tree that they planted, still pretty much exactly the same. Like, it hasn't grown much at all. I think it's got 1 orange on it. The mulberry tree, huge. And then we have down here, what do we have? I think this is a pear down here. So we've got the pear here. This one's a guava. We've got the avocado tree we planted. Now we were told that they don't grow really well where we live. Obviously it hasn't fruited because they take a long time to fruit, but it's going well, it's surviving. This one is probably my favorite. So this one here is a Barbados cherry. So we bought that sort of on a whim. We were like, let's just buy one we've never heard of. And now we got that one. You can see here it's fruiting a bit. All those, they ripen really quickly. It produces a lot of fruit. I'll try and find a ripe one. We went through and ate them all yesterday, so I probably won't be able to. No, it doesn't look like it. I don't think we have any there. But they produce this little red sort of, they do look like a cherry. They taste way better than a cherry. My apologies if you like cherries, but they are amazing. So if you want a random tree that you've maybe never heard of or something that you wouldn't usually get one of them. Got the pomegranates here. So I've had a bit of trouble with knowing when to pick them, but on the old TikTok, they helped me out and told me when to pick them. Oh, student ant's nest, that's beautiful. Hold up. This is the pawpaw we've got. So that one's a bisexual pawpaw, so it will fruit with itself. It doesn't need another plant to make it produce fruit. So we got 3 apples on this year. I think 2 of them got bugs in them, and then the last one, I just picked it too late. We ended up cutting it all off so it could just focus on sort of growing. And then we've got our bananas. This one, I think this is Cavendish. I think. We have 2 types. Can't remember what they are, but I'm pretty sure that one's Cavendish. It's kind of just not growing any higher than this. But this one's alright. So we haven't gotten any fruit on them yet, but they are growing really well. And then we've got our mangoes. So we had a whole lot of trouble with mangoes. I think the first ones we planted, we had bucket load of rain, and just after we planted them, so we had a bucket load of rain last night too, so I'm flicking water all over myself. But they drowned in the first lot. Don't ask me what type they are, I cannot remember. But we've got one lone mango that's survived. So we're waiting for that one to sort of ripen up. That's the one that's sort of going gangbusters. And then we've got this one here. And then I can't remember if I put in any footage, I don't think I did, of us planting these grapes. Ignore the veggie patch. Jeremy's gonna cringe when he sees this video. But it has been like 40 degrees every day, and then last night it absolutely bucketed down. So the weeds have just gone crazy. But these are our grapes. Hey Simmy. Simmy's still here. He's old, but he's still here. And Kiwi dog. He's just dirty. But anyway, these are our grapes. So we got that one, and we finally got a little grape plant growing on this, grapefruit. We finally got some little grapes growing on this one. So this is the chook pen. We've got some lily pillies growing along the front. The plan is they'll create shade. They'll also hang over into the chook pen and produce a bit of fruit for the chooks to eat. Now it's an absolute mess in here at the moment. Like I said, I think we got like 120 mils overnight, and I hadn't mown it yet. So it's a bit of a mess. Over here we've got the chook pen that we made. It's on wheels, can move it around, and then a bit wet. And then at the back here you can just open it up, and that's how you get into the eggs. And then at the other end, that work of art down there, that was the original one we did, because when we got these chooks, it was Sakaya had sorted with somebody to breed us some chickens, and they messaged us and were like, oh, they're ready to go, and we're like, okay. So we had to make a chook pen with whatever we had laying around. So it's got hardwood and stuff in it. We've left it up just for the sole purpose of shade until the lily pillies are big enough to produce enough shade for the chooks, because down here, if you'll remember, it was just bare. There was no trees or anything. But we did get a bunch of little chicks yesterday from one of our neighbours, so I'll show them to you.
I'll give you my heart, will you give me your hand? We could run a million places. I've loved you from the start until the very end. This is where it all begins. So roll down the windows, baby. Let the wind take your hand.
Alright guys, that was a really quick sort of brief overview of what we've done in the last 2 years. It has been very... Excuse me? Excuse me? This is Kylo. I don't know if you've ever met him, but this is Kylo. And he has no personal boundaries. See? You have no personal space. No, you don't. Anyway, that'll learn you. Alright, like I was saying, that was a very sort of brief overview of what we've done here in the last 2 years. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that quick rundown of what we've got going on here. We have been very on and off with it, so we haven't been here consistently for 2 years. So there's still a lot of work that needs to be done. Didn't even touch on the livestock we've got here, so I'll do that in the next episode. But hope you enjoyed it. If you've got any hints, tips, if you're in Southeast Queensland and you do any sort of farming, let us know what grows best. I mean, everything sort of grows really well in the southeast, but let us know, and we'll be back next week to get a bit more in depth with what we've got going on here. If you could like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and we'll see you back next week.